bottom honest. Looking good, you get gorgeous, my hour connie. Head over heels when I think about the bodies. Ooh, and pick up.
Another edition of the State of the Hip Hop Address with your host with the most, Honorable Leto GV, your host with the most, yes sir. Let's get on to it. On the headlines today we have the beef between AKA and Cassper in your verse. Wanna lay the conversation to bed, the debate to bed between the Magacy and the Tsibibians. You know what I'm saying? Who's the real god, ladies and gentlemen, between Cassper and AKA? The beef has gone on for over almost a decade, ladies and gents. You know, them being at loggerheads with each other, being compared to each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's get on to it. First and foremost, ladies and gents, the question to the Magacy and the Tsibibians: was the beef really worth it? Let's get on to it, ladies and gents.
A few moments later.
First and foremost, the person that benefited on the beef was Cassper in your verse. It kickstarted his career, right? First and foremost, to be honest, it really kickstarted his career if you want to look at it. And then the beef also kept AKA hot in people's tongues in a season where he was cold. You know, whenever Cassper in your verse was bossing the move, AKA was always the talk. Every time Cassper in your verse did something greater, they would always compare that now AKA would have done it better. You know what I'm saying? So he always kept AKA hot even in his cold season. The same happened to your verse. Whenever he was cold, AKA is the one that kept him hot. Right? And the beef also kept SA hip hop in the news. And though the beef got toxic, but it kept SA hip hop on the news, which is what we are lacking right now, ladies and gents. Something that will keep SA hip hop hot and on the news. You know what I'm saying? The more we talk about it, the more lucrative it becomes, the more brands start looking for it, the more people are getting endorsed, and they're eating that money, they're getting that cheese, that cabbage. You know what I'm saying? And it made the game lucrative, you know. Him and your verse going back and forth, it made the game super lucrative in terms of brand endorsements. If you look at Cruise, Samsung, C-Rock, Reebok, Drip, Samsung, you know what I'm saying? And then it pushed the limits. How? AKA's one-man show. Cassper's fill up, you know. They did the unthinkable, which is what was good for the game at the time, you know what I mean? That really pushed the game to the limits, right? Because we see now kids doing it. We see piano kids doing that. They're doing their own one-man shows. They're doing this and that. That's what we know. That's what we do as SA hip-hop. We set the precedence. We set the tone, right? So now, we have mentioned their accomplishments. Now we want to know, who's the greatest? Who do you think is the greatest with all that's said and done? What they have actually accomplished, what they have done before, what they have done. They've done the most. They actually gave birth to many things that we see now. They've set trends. They've set the tone for the game now. So who would you consider your GOAT? Who has done the most for SA hip hop? Who has really given birth to many things that we're seeing now? Y'all let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Let us be free from bias, but let us actually state the facts, you know what I'm saying, away from emotional talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is the end of the video. It's your boy, Baby Boiler to Chivi, and this was the State of the Hip Hop Address. Make sure to do all those nice things. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop. Jeez, Chivi,